No one is arguing whether climate is a-changing. The arguments of what, how and why it's rearranging. Recent email scandals show a force spin throw in the direction of outcomes from the source of info. I can smell censorship, haste and intimidation. Accented cryptographs based on slim limitations. The weather and the climate have always changed. Pouring rain, icy glaciers and the thawing age. These things have always happened, day and night. And not with human influence, make and might. They can fight, but there's no certainties in science. When the goal is control, there's certainly defiance. A theory about climate birth political ideology. So it's time we shone a critical light upon these policies. As policies that unite and a global dollar sees a white collar squeeze follows the denial of the polar freeze. Yogurt, cheese and milk attacks and forestries are pleased. Cause solid trees are carbon sinks that offset dishonest leaves. There'll be attacks on every appliance and car driven. And it's all based on a science of alarmism. It never rests up, it's all biased exaggeration. A treasure chest time from a pirate's imagination. It's pillage, rape and gallows for us. Cause we owe you for consuming food and grooming plumes of CO2.
Times have changed, there's a mouse at large. Parliament House is now a house of cards. The truth is on file, consenting science strain to present any proof of man-made climate change.
The emissivity, aka absorptivity of the fingerprint type of infrared radiation is deadlocked within the same spot as all black body. CO2 remains within the black body curve under the ionosphere. On this sphere we call home. What if the EPA gets made to play? Every breath you breathe is a poisonous gray. What if a group of climatologists get paid to say that the fingerprint peak is over 15 micrometers? They call it climate gate, saying CO2 is doing 20% of the planetary heating. Water molecules offset that. Does anyone contest that meaning? Water vapor should vaporize. Any regulation of a climate cop that can't seem to stop without degrading to particulates and chemtrails. We only seem to read about them in a little kid's textbook because they're brainwashed. It comes down to heat frequency blame, the level that things radiate. The carbon-oxygen bond does not take long to even dissipate. Demonstrated as an 8% infrared reflection detection for decades before ClimateGate. The debate over Al Gore's graph kicks ass. Dr. Thompson's thermometer was offset 0.5 ULI. The XY axis was even inverted. Since 98, the global temp has gone down 0.75 Fahrenheit. Burner 2001 in hindsight has CO2 concentration nearing the Cambrian age. Something's not right there, just compare. There wasn't even threat of an animal life form. It's like the UN came out of a cave and drew their own hockey stick in place of the Middle Ages. Read Christopher Monckton in the Sunday Telegraph pages. They put the Middle Ages in a folder called censored data. Think about photosynthesis a little bit and add up. Cap and Trade gets laid by the Hurrah Corporation. Al Gore gets more for doing censored interviews. Maurice Strong is sitting back with a little umbrella. Tried to tell ya, ever look at all the planets as one? What about rhodium and iridium particles hitting the sun? What is that for future?
Times have changed, there's a mouse at large. Parliament House is now a house of cards. The truth is on file, consenting science strain to present any proof of man-made climate change.